It's Tuesday, December 2nd, 2025, and I'm Dave Sobel. 4 things to know today. OpenAI hits code red as competition intensifies and takes a stake in an MSP rollup. New data shows CIOs widely overestimate their AI readiness. Surveillance AI trained on prison calls previews the governance risks headed for every business. And MSP-built tools like TeamBots and rapid M365 assessments signal where automation is really going. They all point to one thing: IT service providers need control of their own AI strategy. This is the business of tech. Let's talk about all the buzz coming out of OpenAI. OpenAI is reportedly preparing to introduce advertisements within its ChatGPT platform. As noted in a recent leak, the beta version of the ChatGPT Android app contains references to new advertising features, including bizarre content and search ads. But that appears to be on hold as OpenAI has declared a code red as it faces increasing competition from companies like Google and Anthropic in the AI sector. Chief Executive Sam Altman has urged staff to prioritize improvements to ChatGPT, delaying other initiatives such as advertising and personal assistant features to enhance the chatbot's speed, reliability, and personalization capabilities. This shift in focus underscores a critical moment for OpenAI, which is navigating significant financial investments while seeking a path to profitability. Google's own AI user base is expanding, bolstered by successful tools and its latest AI model, Gemini 3, which has surpassed many competitors in industry benchmarks, further intensifying the pressure on OpenAI to maintain its market leadership. OpenAI has announced its decision to take an ownership stake in Thrive Holdings, a company focused on acquiring and transforming service firms, particularly in accounting and IT. This partnership aims to integrate artificial intelligence into those businesses to enhance operational efficiency and demonstrate how such technology can serve as a competitive advantage. Thrive Holding, which has already raised $1 billion, currently operates Crete Professionals Alliance, one of the fastest-growing accounting firms in the U.S., and Shield Technology Partners, an IT service provider. OpenAI plans to embed its specialists within these companies to help automate tasks like data entry and tax processing, potentially freeing up professionals to engage more directly with clients. As noted by Jessica Davis from Omdia, Shield Technology Partners is an MSP rollup that owns 7 MSPs. Why do we care? Mature software companies don't declare code red. That's not a thing. Google doesn't halt features because Anthropic dropped a new model. Microsoft doesn't freeze its roadmap when someone scores higher on a benchmark. So when OpenAI does, it tells you how exactly reactive they feel right now. That's a concern for anyone betting their business on them. And then there's Thrive. This isn't a theoretical AI might disrupt MSPs someday scenario. This is the model vendor buying into the service industry, including an MSP rollup. That's circular money landing right in the middle of the channel. OpenAI is now both the platform provider and the competitor. The conflict of interest is obvious. They'll build automation for the businesses they own first. OpenAI entering the MSP market isn't about investment, it's about vertical integration. When the platform provider becomes the service provider, the incentives shift, and independent MSPs get squeezed unless they can build their own differentiated AI and data capabilities. So for providers and MSPs, the takeaway is simple. You have to control your own AI strategy. If you're waiting for OpenAI to hand you the playbook, they just showed you the plan. And you're not in it. Diversify your models, build your own workflows, and position yourself as the independent advisor customers actually trust. Because if you don't, the vendors are going to define the future of IT services for you, and they'll build it to benefit their holdings, not yours. This episode supported by FlexPoint. Hey MSPs, tired of chasing payments and stuck in manual billing chaos? FlexPoint offers a purpose-built managed service provider payment platform with features like automated accounts receivable, branded client portals, same-day ACH powered by artificial intelligence, and seamless integration with popular PSA tools and accounting systems. With custom auto-pay rules, passwordless secure checkout, and one-click financing, providers process invoices up to 95% faster, eliminate reconciliation headaches, and unlock on-demand working capital. As a result, MSPs gain reliable cash flow, reduce manual effort, and elevate their client experience without long-term contracts. To see how FlexPoint can streamline your billing operations and secure faster payments, visit getflexpoint.com/MSP-radio and request a demo today. That's FlexPoint, making payments simple and cash flow perfect. A recent study by Stebo Systems reveals a significant disconnect between chief information officers' perceptions of their readiness for AI and the actual state of their data management. While 91% of U.S. business leaders acknowledge that customer data management is critical, only 31% fully trust their data. The study further indicates that 76% of organizations still rely on side spreadsheets to correct data issues, despite claiming to have centralized data platforms. This fragmentation results in wasted time, with 60% of teams spending at least 6 hours weekly reconciling data, diverting focus from innovation. Moreover, over half of organizations report lost revenue due to poor data quality, highlighting the urgent need for a robust data governance framework. As nearly half of business leaders aim to adopt AI-driven services this year, the paradox lies in the fact that 79% believe they are prepared for AI, even as their data points to significant shortcomings. Accurate and governed customer data is essential for organizations to leverage AI effectively and enhance decision-making. Why do we care? Everyone wants AI, but hardly anyone has the data discipline to make AI actually work. The fact that 3/4 of organizations still rely on side spreadsheets tells you everything you need to know. That's not centralization, that's a patchwork. And if the data is inconsistent, AI is going to amplify every mistake in that system. The risk for IT service providers is clear. Clients think they're ready for AI, but their data is nowhere near ready. If you jump straight into deploying co-pilots or automations without addressing data quality, the project will fail, and your team will get blamed for it. This is the moment to reframe your AI work. You don't start with tools, you start with the data supply chain. This is the real service opportunity. AI readiness assessments focus squarely on data governance. Where are the spreadsheets? Who's reconciling what? How many hours are wasted cleaning up after broken processes? When you tie those numbers to revenue loss, customers suddenly understand why AI isn't a magic fix. AI amplifies whatever you feed it. Good data produces real outcomes. Bad data produces expensive hallucinations. So before you roll out a single bot or automation, lock down the data flows. Make data quality part of your managed services. That's where the value is, and that's what prevents AI from becoming another failed initiative blamed on the IT guys. A U.S. telecom company, Securus Technologies, has developed an artificial intelligence model trained on years of prison phone calls to predict and prevent crimes among inmates. The company reports that it began building these AI tools in 2023, utilizing a vast database of recorded calls to create models tailored to specific states and counties. Securus has been piloting these tools to monitor inmate communications in real time, aiming to detect potential criminal activities early. While the company claims that its AI system has helped disrupt human trafficking and gang operations, advocates for prisoners' rights express concerns about civil liberties violations. Bianca Tylek, executive director of the advocacy group Worth Rises, argues that inmates are not fully informed that their recorded conversations will be used to train AI models, labeling this as coercive consent. Additionally, recent Federal Communications Commission reforms have changed how telecom companies like Securus can use funds from inmate calls, prompting discussions about the financial implications for both the companies and the incarcerated individuals. Why do we care? This is a preview of where surveillance AI is heading, and it should raise red flags. You got a company training models on years of recorded calls, conversation inmates had no meaningful way to opt out of, and then using that to make predictions with real consequences. That's not a standard you want anywhere near your clients. Because what happens next? These tools get repackaged. Suddenly it's employee monitoring or insider threat detection. And now your customers want to analyze Teams calls and Slack messages with the same level of scrutiny. And you're the one they'll ask to implement it. If you don't have a governance framework, you're walking straight into liability. The big risk here is false positives. If an AI model misinterprets a call in a prison, someone gets punished. If it misinterprets a conversation in a business, it can tank careers or trigger HR actions based on bad data. And none of these systems come with the auditability or accuracy metrics you need to trust them. So this is the moment to get ahead of it. Start drawing clear lines with clients about what data can be used for AI training. Build disclosure templates. Push for transparency and consent. And when someone shows up with a behavioral prediction tool, don't just plug it in. Ask about bias, error rates, and governance. This is the kind of technology that can creep quietly into the workplace. Your job is to put the brakes on until the guardrails are in place. Mezzanti Technologies has launched eBot, an AI-powered IT support assistant designed to enhance user productivity by providing instant assistance for common technology questions. Built on Microsoft Copilot Studio and integrated into Microsoft Teams, eBot delivers expert guidance around the clock, helping to reduce the volume of support tickets. According to Carl Mazzanti, president and co-founder of Mezzanti Technologies, quote, AI agents are transforming how businesses handle routine tasks and technology support, end quote. eBot facilitates immediate responses to user inquiries, whether troubleshooting Outlook synchronization issues or assisting with complex Excel formulas. By streamlining these interactions, eBot can significantly improve workplace efficiency, allowing employees to resolve problems quickly without waiting for IT support. The service is offered as a freemium option for existing customers, with further customization available to meet specific business needs. Syncro and CyberDrain have announced the launch of a new free Microsoft 365 security assessment tool aimed at managed service providers. This tool, called Snapshot, is designed to quickly evaluate Microsoft 365 environments and identify critical security vulnerabilities within minutes. According to Rich Dean, Senior Director of Product Management at Syncro, this assessment tool eliminates common barriers in sales conversations by providing a straightforward, session-based scan without the need for credential storage or data persistence. This allows MSPs to deliver actionable insights and executive-ready reports that align with compliance standards such as GDPR and HIPAA. The tool is available now, with additional features planned for future updates, making it an accessible resource for IT pros looking to enhance their Microsoft security posture. Why do we care? A regional MSP just shipped a Copilot-based bot inside Teams, not because it's revolutionary, but because it shows where the entire industry is headed. Bots aren't a vendor roadmap item anymore. They're something you can build right now with pretty modest effort. That means level 1 support is getting automated whether you plan for it or not. And if you roll this out without governance, without evaluating accuracy, without clear escalation rules, you're going to make more noise, not less. This is where differentiation happens. Not in having a bot, but in how you operationalize it. Then look at the Syncro CyberDrain tool. This is the community filling gaps faster than vendors. A clean, no-credentials, session-based Microsoft 365 assessment. That's exactly the kind of thing MSPs want because it reduces sales friction and compliance burden. But here's the caution. Quick scans aren't comprehensive audits, and if you don't position them correctly, customers will assume assessments should always be free and instant. Both stories point to the same thing. Automation and community innovation are reshaping IT services. You can either wait for vendors to define this for you, or you can start building your automation capability now. Even a basic Teams bot is a first step towards redefining your services. And tools like Snapshot, use them to frame business conversations, not as your deliverable. The future is bots plus interpretation, automation plus advisory. And the MSPs who lean into that now are the ones who won't be replaced by the agents they deploy. Welcome to Comet Backup's Club of No Excuses. Behind every smooth-running business is an everyday IT hero who refused to settle, who didn't give up, because finger-pointing doesn't get a company up and running again. Excuses don't restore data. When everything's on the line, Comet's powerful backup and recovery solutions put you in control. Fast, secure, and easy to use, Comet protects your clients' critical data so you're always ready for the unexpected. When disaster strikes, be the hero your business needs. With Comet Backup, you're not just saving the data, you're saving the day. Comet Backup, be the hero. Visit cometbackup.com today to start your free trial. Get $100 free credit when you sign up with the promo code MSP Radio. Because heroes don't wait, they prepare. Thanks for listening. Today, National Bartender Day and National Mutt Day. Also, World Computer Literacy Day. Want more from the Business of Tech? Join Business of Tech Plus for ad-free episodes, early interviews, extended cuts, subscriber-only shows, and exclusive member perks and analysis. Sign up at businessof.tech/plus. And follow this show in your podcast app, and if you're on YouTube, hit subscribe and the bell so you never miss a story. Reviews and comments help spread the word too. Interested in advertising? Head to mspradio.com/engage. The Business of Tech is written and produced by me, Dave Sobel, under ethics guidelines posted at businessof.tech. Thanks for listening. I'll see you on the next episode.
Part of the MSP Radio Network.